going and seeing a helmet factory, that's all well and good. It is, in fact, it's not even rare. It's never happened before that journalists have gone to the Arai factory. The Arai factory they do everything in-house. Everything is made at the factory. So it's not one of those companies that builds a shell over in this part of the world and then that gets sent to that part of the world or whatever. It's all done. So we went to 3 factories over the course of 2 days. The incredible thing about the Arai name, I guess, is it sounds a really corny thing to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's the people touch, because there's very few machines involved. Like it's always somebody doing something, and the pride that these guys have got in their product is enormous. They put their names on every helmet, everything that they do. Everyone's accountable. Everyone's searching for screw ups, and at the end result, you get stuff like this. This is the new Region X helmet. My favorite helmet has always been, since the day it came out, has been the Corsair X. Like, I just love that helmet to bits. I could sleep in the thing if I wanted to. That has now been overtaken by this thing in terms of how comfortable it is. So on the inside of this Region X helmet is that liner. That is the comfiest liner. I'm not just saying this, I promise I'm just saying it. That is the comfiest liner of any helmet I've ever put on my head ever. It's so damn good. Like, as soon as you put it on, you feel like you're putting your head into a silk pillow.
So I've spent 2 days riding in the Region X. It's easy to put on. It's super, super comfortable. The visor seals really well. We got caught in a torrential downpour yesterday, and it was an airtight and watertight seal. I did not get a single drip inside the helmet on my face. Being pin lock ready, I didn't have to worry about any fog because I had a pin lock visor installed. And this is has been my first experience with the Pro Shield. The convenience of being able to flip up the tinted portion when I go through, say, a mile-long tunnel. And so I have really enjoyed that option.
The shell experts, as they're putting the last touches into that preform and putting stuff into the actual form, they put their own names on it. So really, any Arai that you have on your shelf right now, you can pull the pads out and you'll see the guy that actually made it. They're the ones that at the end of the day, it starts with a shell and it ends with a shell. Of course, there's the EPS liner and multiple other factors that go into it, but Arai's reputation is kind of riding on their shoulders. So when they put their name on it, they definitely mean it.
It was reassuring to see the incredible effort that goes into making the quality product and how much the people making those products are working hard to make riders as safe as possible.
They don't succumb to like gimmicks. They're not chasing fads. Something that they said, which really struck me, is that helmets aren't fashion, they're protection, and a lot of people forget about that. And especially in the moto space, there's a lot of helmets out there. They're trying a lot of new stuff, which is commendable, but it's also, when you look at some of the helmets with really aggressive lines and stuff, it's like they're doing it for the look. The only thing between your ground and your head is a helmet. I mean, that's something that is through Arai from top to bottom.
To see not only how the helmet is built, but the thinking that goes behind all the steps, and that clear sense of refining, just tweaking and refining to make something that's good already good, but making it better. So a kind of evolution of helmet design rather than revolution or gimmicks is reassuring. When you're out on the highway or on the racetrack, as you get older, you have more and more of a sense of your own mortality. You still love motorcycle riding, but you want the best possible gear. And I think what we got, a sense of what we got from going around the factory, was that this is a brand that's utterly dedicated to making the best possible product. You get that loud and clear.
Right out the gate, you immediately connect with this feeling of family. And when I reflect on that, I think back to Arai, and I think back to you won't find a more authentic brand in the motorcycle helmet industry than Arai helmets. I mean, you've got a guy, Hirotaki Arai, who back in 1926 went from a hat maker to a motorcycle helmet maker. And that transition changed the world of motorcycling.
And that has carried on through his family, through his son Michio, and will carry on through Aki and his kids. And it's a beautiful thing to find a family so intertwined with a brand.